Welcome, folks, to Rice-Eccles Stadium in Salt Lake City. Easily one of the most passionate and still underrated environments in college football. This crowd ready to roar for the Utes. It can be a tough place for visitors to win. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. As we'll see, the number 23 team in the country, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on another team from the Big 12, the Utah Utes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Utes will kick this away to get us going here. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Colorado Buffaloes offense comes on the field to open this game. Here we go, Kirk. All the emotion in this stadium. Which side is going to handle that better today?
Chris, we had a chance to visit both these teams. And one of the things that we saw, the clock's ticking down all year for this game, this day. Now they get their chance.
They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That run moves the ball across the 35.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down. The Buffaloes will bring their punt team onto the field. They'll kick it away here. Met will bounce and go out of bounds inside the 10. Great punt to pin the offense back. So Utah's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. And with such a dangerous wide receiver on the field here, puts a lot of stress in the secondary. This strong safety, Kirk, maybe not necessarily built as a great coverage guy, who's going to have to be big today.
Yeah, he really is, Chris. He's known for his physicality. This safety's going to have to do a good job of cleaning up tackles, but also being an extra guy to play keep away. He's good at doing both, but this receiver has great ball skills and the ability to break away with speed. Going to be a unique matchup to follow. See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And they get him down after the completion.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
On third down, it's a handoff. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Hey, Chris, if you look at where this drive started, it's a nice first down to be able to give them just a little bit more breathing room here and be able to really get down to how they want to attack this defense here early in the game.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. And remember, the last time these teams met, it came right down to the wire.
Well, Chris, there's so many great rivalry games that we all look forward to every single year. But with these two teams, it just always seems to be a tight matchup.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Ball handed to the running back. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up fourth down. And the Utes will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to boot it away now. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Takes the handoff again. Throws a stiff arm. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And he's brought down after a short gain does not make the first down yardage. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. Oh, it's incomplete, a rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up third down. We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, you can see what happens when you try to squeeze it into a tight window. An incompletion is probably the best result he could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome anytime you throw into double coverage.
And the Buffaloes will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And he doesn't field it cleanly. The ball is loose.
Well, I thought the return team did a really good job of giving him some room to work with, but I feel like the returner was so focused on making a big play downfield that he forgot to take care of the football, and it cost him.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. Second down play coming up. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's an
intercepted in the end zone.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And the Utes offense takes the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. He's going for a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Utes.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
PAT makes it 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Fires it to the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And they finally make the stop, but a huge gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory, down at the 49.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down at 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. That completion makes it second and short. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Going for a big play downfield. Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop him? That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, what a play by this safety to kind of sit back in cover two, baiting this quarterback to make the throw. I thought he showed patience and then instincts once the ball's in the air to come up with that interception.
They're going to run it. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Stopped at the 43. This offense picks up another 1st down. The Utes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looks right for a quick completion. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
And the Utah offense takes the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. He breaks free, breaking through defenders. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening that. Spot the ball at the 22.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep...
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Not much of a return, but the pick ends a scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Play action fake, looking to throw. And he fires the football to the right side. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away. This should be the last play of the quarter. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the pass falls incomplete on the final play of the 1st quarter. And it's Utah in the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. And the Buffaloes will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And here's the return now from midfield. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Utah offense takes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Quick throw. The catch is made. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Second down after that run on the previous play. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. The shotgun running play call. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Return starts from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Buffaloes offense is back out there on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Catch made on the out route. The completion makes it second down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made after the completion. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this sack. The Buffaloes bring their punt team onto the field. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Utah offense takes the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. Single back takes the handoff.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Here comes a handoff. Running with purpose. Great cut there. Gets some space around the 30. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Utah. No chance to catch him.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT puts them up 17 now. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete. Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He's moving out of the pocket now. The pickup is 6. Makes it third down and 4. They call the draw play here. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. This time a completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this third down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down. And the Buffaloes will line up to boot it away. Already punted 5 times now today. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Utes offense takes the field. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide.
And the pressure gets home. It's a sack.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense makes the stop. The screen pass doesn't produce a first down, and now it's 4th down. And the Utes will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Buffaloes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. It's a big gain all the way to enemy territory. Tackled at the 45. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. The throw complete to the running back underneath. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Quick throw to the left side, and he pulls in the catch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The Buffaloes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it from the red zone. The pocket breaking down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking to throw it again. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. And he knocks it right through the uprights.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Stanley. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Utah offense takes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's caught downfield. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. A new set of downs after that completion. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Looking downfield, it's Wilson. Running out of time in the pocket. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they...
Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
The Utes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. QB to the tight end for a completion. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. And the Utes trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Utes.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. On the move. Can he make it? Touchdown, Buffs. He will score. We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked so natural back there as far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go, and then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching it.
Extra point try coming now. The extra point is good. They're down now 14, 24-10. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fielded in the end zone. It's Parks. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Gives it to the back. They'll tackle him at the 27. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys. And I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion. And no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. Bringing it out, it's Parks. Tackled at the 13, not great field position to start the drive. And the Utah offense takes the field. Trying to build in a positive first half for this offense to see if they can stretch the lead. There's some urgency on the part of the defense to stop the bleeding here. Caught quickly. Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball at the 31. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Gets into space at the 50. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Utah. And momentum really building. Now, Kirk, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
See if they can convert the point after. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time. Let's see what they can come up with on this possession. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game.
Looking to make a big play downfield. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. And the Buffaloes will line up to kick it away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Utah offense takes the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the second half. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? QB decides to keep it here. Nowhere to go, and the ball is knocked loose. The offense recovers it. They maintain possession, but lose a bunch of yards. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Now it's second down here. Handoff here from the shotgun. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
And now they run the draw play. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down. And Kirk, that puts him over 150 yards today. He's just putting on a huge show on a big stage.
Yeah, every time he...
Second, the coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. The Utes will have 1st and 10 here. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Touchdown, Utes. And the beatdown continues. That's just been unstoppable today. The quarterback finds his favorite receiver for yet another touchdown.
Man, that is another touchdown for this guy. And what's been very unique is they've moved him around. He's the left, from the right, outside, inside. Also, ability to get downfield and make a catch. You can catch it underneath. Just a total package, having a dream game.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Returner decides to field it. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out. So looking to put something together on this. We'll take a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it. Here's the 2nd down play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They finally get him down, but a solid gain on that screen pass. Good call there. And the Buffaloes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the 1st down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game. And another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Runs right over the defender. The defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. 4th down coming up. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Buffaloes. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. Kirk, what in the world was going on the defensive side on that play?
Wow, what was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Utes offense takes the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the 2nd half. He's going to hand this off. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. They call the counter play here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. He has been a game wrecker today for this defense, taking advantage of this big stage.
And Chris, when we sat down with him in our production meeting, he didn't have a lot to say. He was very focused on what he needed to do.
And the sophomore making an impact play.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. And they heave it deep downfield. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw.
Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw over the middle. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Handoff to the back. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Back to pass. It's Wilson. Defense is coming after him. Has no one to throw to there on third down. And now it's a fourth down coming up. And the Utes will have to punt this one away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. That punt sails out of bounds. There'll be no return this time. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's running out of time here. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Looking for a deep completion. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position. The Buffaloes are in the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Fires it to his target. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Crucial play, down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. And the Buffaloes will come to the line to run the hurry up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Now, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And here's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Tackle made after a big gain.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
That one moves the ball across the 40. Second down play coming up for this offense. Try to catch the defense with the draw. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. It's a quarterback keeper. Breaks loose at the 45. They make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. And as we wrap up the third quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
They'll ride the back again here. And tackled after a small pickup there. It's 3rd and 4. So far, they're 2 for 2 on third down this possession. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Utes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Motion now from the tight end. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Oh, and he can't make the catch across the middle. It'll bring up 2nd down. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Short throw complete to the tight end. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. He was successful with his first attempt. This one is from 35 yards out. No problem. Knocks it right through. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. And he never had a chance. Tackled in the backfield. Short loss on the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Lofting it toward the left sideline. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He pulls it in for a big gain. Great cut. They whiff on him. Tackle is finally made, but the offense will set up now at the 44.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. And the Buffaloes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah,
There's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
And he's got it. Down quickly after the catch, but the ball at the 14 sets up the red zone opportunity now. The Buffaloes looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And it's picked off in the end zone. Going the other way, can they catch him? It's a big return off the eye. defensive possession. Well, so much emotion coming into this game. Always tough to lose to your rival and know the other side's going to have bragging rights now.
Yeah, this one hurts. This one hurts. These are the losses that cut a little deeper because of the bad blood between the two teams.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Boulder, Colorado, one of the most picturesque locations in the world, let alone for college football, and you will see plenty of Buffaloes roaming here. What a game we have in store for you today. A Big 12 showdown, and the implications could last for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Arizona Wildcats taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Arizona will kick off to get things underway. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. So the Colorado Buffaloes offense will get the first swing of the game. And there's a man who believes he is always open. He carries that swag and that aura of a big-time playmaker, guys.
He's got to catch the football. If you're the quarterback coming into this one, you are looking for this guy early, and David, you're looking for him often.
And this offense better find ways to feature him. Find him, like you said, Jesse, early, often, deep, shallow. Get this man the football.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
And as an offense, having success on a run play like that early in the game just opens up all the possibilities of your playbook moving forward. Play action, running the ball, throwing the ball, screens, anything is at your disposal.
He's going up top. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. It puts so much pressure on a defense when a quarterback can get out of the pocket like that and has a chance and is willing to take a chance to try to make a big play downfield.
Well, that's why defensive ends have to keep contained. You got to keep that rabbit in the cage, right? You can't let him outside the cage, let him start roaming, because now it opens up my defense for big-time plays. They didn't get stung by it this time. The quarterback didn't find it to be open, couldn't make a completion, but you got to keep that guy in the pocket.
So Arizona's offense will go to work for the first time today. One thing to watch, can this guy get in the quarterback's head and make him take a peek at the rush, David?
Dang, Skippy, that's what you want to do. You want to make this guy a little bit more human and not as much of a game breaker at the quarterback spot. get some pressure on him, hit him a few times.
He's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he can't hurt you if he's laying on his back, and this defensive end can put him there often.
And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Comes out throwing on first down. He's got it. There he goes to the right. Touchdown, Wildcats! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
From back of the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Here's the handoff. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. When those guys, those running backs come in, they just need a mid. They put one mid on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
And the Buffaloes racing to the line in the hurry-up.
That is an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding the window between the zones and delivering that ball on time.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Spits it out to the back. And the pass hits, picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have 2. They've got 3 DBs.